So what we're going to do now is, let's say you don't have Excel available to you. I'm going to show you how to get your best fit line using something called Plotly. Now you could use your Google Sheets to do the calculations, and they're going to be done pretty much just like Excel. So I would watch the Excel part of it to see about how to get the Excel to do the calculations and handle the cells and so forth. But when it's time to make the best fit line, you might need to take the information. In fact, I printed out my, you hear it, I printed out my table from Excel, and now I'm going to go into Plotly and get it to get me the best fit line. Also, you could do this with a standard, graphing calculator, get the best fit line if you know how to do that. I'm going to use this for now. So you may have to set up an account with Plotly. It's free, don't pay for anything. We can do this with the free version. So once you establish an account, and I would do that first because I don't think it'll let you print or save anything until you have an account with them. So no big deal. We make an account that's free. We don't worry about upgrading. We create a chart. Blammo. We're waiting for things. There it is. Okay. There we go. So we have what looks to be a spreadsheet thing up here. What I'm going to enter are A is going to be, well, interestingly enough, actually we'll do it this way. So I'm going to make my two columns here are going to be the data from my lab, where it's this column A, for example. I don't think it'll let me rename it. No. A is going to be the M1 minus M2 divided by the total mass. So for my lab, those numbers came out to be, let me just type these in, 0.128, 0.109, 0.090, 0.228, 0.305, 0.269, 0.182, 0.243, 0.299, and 0.389. Now, keep in mind, those are just the values that I would have had right here in my, Google Sheet. If you don't have Excel, if you have Excel, you might as well do it there. But if you have Google Sheets, you can at least get it to do this calculation for you, given this information. So I have that information. I just typed it into Plotly. Now I'm going to do the same with my accelerations. So that's going to be 1.2553, and then 0.989, 0.803, 2.235, 3, 2.513, 1.668, 2.384, 2.929, and 3.853. So I now have my X and my Y. So I'm going to do a scatter plot, and my X is going to be column A, and my Y is going to be column B. I'm not sure what hover text means, size, not worried about that. I now can scroll down, and let's see, my data looks bizarre. Why does my data look bizarre? I should have something that looks different than that, shouldn't I? I must have made a mistake. Hold on. Now here's what I'm thinking. I look at this number, 2,500. No, none of my Y's are 2,500. So I must have missed a decimal or put. Is that a comma? I'll bet you that is. Let's see. 2.2. 513. I think it's my culprit. There we go. So one of my data points was much too large. That was as evidenced by the ridiculously large Y scale. This looks much more appeasing. Now I want a best fit line. So we're going to go to, I believe, analysis over here on the left. Put a little plus analysis. There we go. And we're going to do curve fitting, which is ironic because it's not going to be a curve. It's going to be a straight line, but okay. Boom. I don't know if ironic is the right word, but misleading, we'll say. And we're going to fit, let's see, chart type. Well, there's only one choice, so it must be this one. Boom. And linear, yes, mx plus b, hit run. There it is. There it is. And I would like to add the results as an annotation. Boom. Now what I'm curious about, to be honest with you, is how close is this one to the one we got in Excel? So they tell me it's 10.116, and sure enough, the one in Excel that I did in an earlier video was 10.116. So they used the same algorithm apparently to get their various best fit lines. Once again, here I can just double click and I can put in, this is acceleration in meters per second per second. And this is M1 minus M2 divided by M1 plus M2 plus M3. And it is unitless because the kilograms would cancel out. And put it in the title. It's going to be acceleration versus, I gotta do it again. I wonder if I could just copy it. Hold on. No. Yes. An extra set of parentheses, that's all right. For modified Atwood machine lab. And maybe put your name on it if you're going to print it out. But if you're going to put it in your recitation book, you'll be all right. So then you could save that. If you have an account, hit save. I don't even know. Here I put the file name. Modified Atwood machine 2016.2017. And I'm going to put a lowercase g because that's what I'm looking for. That's the plot. The data could be the same thing, really. Let's see. It'll let me. There we go. And public, private. I would just do private for now. It's just, very important to me that I keep this private. And I hit save. Oops, sorry. Okay, so apparently I can't use the same file for them. Let's see. Okay, so I can only have so many. Okay, so sure. Anybody that wants to see this thing, guess can. Well, it does not save it yet. Let's go into my files. Where is it? There's a way to do this. I know there is. Hold on. There we go. Import, settings, profile, analysis. I know there's a way to do this. My files, here we go. Let's delete some of them that I just never use. Let's see. Bar chart data. It's interesting. This is private, so 9 months ago, 3 hours ago. Let's get rid of that. How do I get rid of it? What's this button? Oh, there it is. Trash. Boom. Yes, delete. Go away. There we go. Now let's see if we can do this now. View. That's the data file. Okay. And actually, it's probably just sitting right here still. There we go. So either way, let's try to save this one real quick. Oh, whatever. We'll save it, but I give up. We're saving it publicly. Okay. Point being is that now that I've saved it, I can print it. I'm going to try to remember how I go print it. I don't think it's export. Yeah, it might be. Export. Yep. And, okay, so I can export it as a picture. To do it as a PDF, I have to upgrade, but I can go PNG, no big deal. I hit download. Shows up down on my bar here. Open it up, and there it is, where I can now print it and have it to cherish forever and ever, or at least put into my recitation book. I would recommend going like 4x6 or something like that, or 5x7 to make it fit, and go print, and it'll pop out, and we'll be good to go. So that's how you use Plotly to get a best fit line. I hope it was helpful.